All right, you guys, I'm coming in today. For those of you that can see me, it almost looks like I have a little bit of a suntan, actually a sunburn. And no, I have not been traveling like to the Bahamas or Mexico or Hawaii. Um, every year I do a treatment on my face to help get rid of all my potential, cells that might be a little bit atypical to kind of take it all off my face. Those of you know I speak very openly of my family history of skin cancer, so my face looks a little bit red. Um, it's going to be this way for a couple weeks, and actually it'll probably get worse before it's better, but we're all good. It's all in the realm of what we're going to talk about today, which is taking care of ourselves. So this is something that I have started doing every year that I never took care of myself before. But I'm really opening today up, ladies, because I really want to share the message because I never thought of this way is I never thought of guilt, shame, trauma of me taking care of everybody else but myself. I thought well, isn't every mom supposed to do that? Aren't I always supposed to drop everything and be at everyone's beck and call and take care of them and make sure that they're safe, make sure there's nothing going on, be the peacekeeper? Um, that's all I knew. I did not know that in those moments of me doing that, I was literally self-sabotaging myself of self-worth, self-trust, self-esteem. And it creates this little bit of trauma in us that we're not worthy. We'll do everything for everybody else, but not take care of us. So, if this is the first time you're hearing this from me, you might be thinking, what are you even talking about, Kelly? I don't have any trauma from that. I'm not guilty from that. Well, let's unpack a little bit because you might think you're not like guilty or shameful, but it's probably the reason that's holding you back from not becoming who you really want to be today. That's the reason you're not, you know, going in and investing in your exercise classes. Like, oh, Pilates is too expensive. I can't hire a personal trainer. You pay thousands of dollars for your kids to have private, batting lessons and the best football coaches, and you would drive them to the nth degree for their dance classes. Or how many weekends away were you on all of their tournaments or their travel baseball? Or, I mean, you're following me, right? We've done it. We've all done it. We've spent time, energy, effort, money on others. But when it comes to ourselves, we're like, oh goodness. My husband and I were just talking about jewelry. And I was like, oh, I'd actually kind of like this necklace. Like, oh, but I would never spend that money on me. And I'm like, that's so silly, Kelly, because you spend it on others, you do other things. If it's something that I really want, then when the time is that I want it, it should be okay that I get it, whether I get it for me or ask for it as a gift. It shouldn't be like, oh, no, 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 no. Now, there's a time and a place. If you literally cannot afford something, that's a very different story. But I want you to think bigger. And where this really comes to is your true inner health. I can help people give you all the strategies of exercise like this, sleep like this, get your macros, get your protein, lift your weights, ladies. But if you can't say, I love myself, I honor myself, I put myself first in my routines, I spend the money on organic food for me to nourish my body, I buy certain supplements or certain things that are going to enhance my health, my wellness, my longevity, my ultimate well-being, you're still like putting yourself second. You're still saying later, maybe, what if? So you have to deal with the shame, with the trauma of always sweeping yourself under the rug. It started for me shortly after graduate school when I got my first real job. And I would say maybe early in my life I had it a little bit, but not that much, really at all. I can't really recall. People pleasing. I'd want to people please my boss. I'd want to people please the staff I ran. I'd want to people please the, family that came into our hospitals. I'd want to people please my parents. And then I wanted to start people, I had family and kids, and I wanted to people please my children. Like, what is that all about? And then it led into doing for everybody else but not me. It's like, oh my word, this people pleasing thing, So, ladies out there, if you're like, it is my time to shine, be your real, authentic, fierce self. And if you were gonna like open up a beautiful gift, let's go back to the jewelry example. Let's say you're gonna open up a jewelry box, like the blue box, right? That people all know from Tiffany's. Let's just say. And in that blue box is the story of who you are. Your fierce, vibrant, elegant, extraordinary self. What would you say about yourself? Whom are you? Like, I am this. What is that blue box description? And if you can't put your finger on it, if you can't say, this is me, you've got a little work to do, which isn't a bad thing. That just means we need to uncover some crap and get it out from underneath the rug and talk about it, air it out, let it be done with, and then create that ferocious you, that beautiful you. Maybe you're somebody that's made a few mistakes and you've made a financial mistake, but you know what? You made it again. And you maybe even made it again. Well, if you don't ask yourself, why am I making these poor decisions? Let's like rewrite this story for the next time. It'll happen again. I need you to rewrite that story. If you've been in an argument with somebody and every 6 months that individual you end up having in the same argument, things blow up again, you might want to ask yourself, what am I doing? What's my part in all this that I'm not moving forward? I'm not growing. Why do I even care? Why am I engaging in this argument? Maybe there's some work to do. Maybe, you keep saying, like, I've got to lose these 20 pounds. And you start, and then you self sabotage. 6 months later, you say, let's go again. I'm at this. And then eventually, you self sabotage. Do you understand that that's probably because you haven't dealt with something? If you finally, like, I am here to help you untether, ladies, to say, it is not a resolution. I'm not waiting to the new year. I'm not going to keep sabotaging myself financially, money wise, health wise. I am now embracing my blue box me. I want you to. And if you're still struggling with that, I'm here to help you. Many of you already know that I run a membership. And in this membership, you get coaching. Now, some of you like the group community. I will tell you, community is the new sisterhood. It's longevity, you guys. So get in there, be in there. I hope you're in there because not only do you get coached by me, you get coached by Dr. Heidi, right? You get access to a functional medicine doctor that you get to ask questions to in this membership. That is worth everything in gold if you know the price of what it takes to go see a functional medicine doctor today. But maybe you're like, "Yeah, that's not me. I'm private. I just want to like get things done. Can I have you? Can you coach me? I want to do this in 6 months, in 3 months, whatever it may be." I do take a few one-on-one clients, so I do have some openings for the new year. But what I'm really talking about is you need to say, I'm ready. And it does not need to be me, but you probably need somebody else for accountability, for coaching, to really help you hold your hand in this process, hold you to the fire so that self-sabotage doesn't come again. And you can really unravel the guilt, the shame. Now, this isn't here for therapy. This is here for life, you guys. These are just life skills that we need to be able to conquer because once you conquer one, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So you're going to start opening up avenues in your life. You're like, how did this happen? I didn't even know. This is amazing. I'm unlocking all sorts of things in my life. My relationships, my weight, my finances, my fun, like this is crazy good. It's all there in store for you. So all I'm asking is put your trauma, shame, people pleasing, put it all out, get rid of it. Let's pull it out of the covers. Let's look at it. Let's tear it apart. Let's Send it out to the world, right? Throw it into the wind, throw it into the ocean, let it all go and embrace this new blue box version of you, who you already are. But you need to own it, ladies. You need to own it. We are going into 2026 in a new age of fun and flow and ferocity and extraordinariness you never even knew existed. So be ready. If you're ready, I'm here for you. I'm going to close that out for today, you guys. I hope you're having an incredible December. You're in the middle of hustle bustle holidays right now. Enjoy with your families. Have a ton of fun. Thanks for always listening, whether you're on your walk, doing dishes, folding laundry, uh, in the car, or maybe you're just enjoying this live scrolling on social media. Please, if you're over on my podcast, I hope you go to the podcast, subscribe, and share this with another one of your besties, right? Share this with a friend that you're like, this is a cool sisterhood. I get to hang out with Kellie and Dr. Heidi, and I listen to their podcast. It's super fun. I really, really appreciate you so very, very much. Keep elevating the world of wellness out there for women. Until next time, cheers, everyone.